speak where we need to speak. We are going to make sure we protest when we need to protest. We are not afraid again. We have conquered fear. Have you not the fear? Are you afraid? Nigeria belongs to all of us. For a few minutes, we want Nigerian police to see our steps. Let them see how we can dance. Let them see our steps. Policemen, you are free to bring out your phones and record our dancing. And if you are motivated, you can join us in dancing. We are dancing to free Nigeria. We are dancing to liberate Nigeria. We are dancing to free Nigeria from the shackles of oppression. Going to be afraid. We have no other country to call our own but this country. We will continue to speak. We will continue to talk. We will continue to protest until government and INEC become reasonable. NDC must contest the 2027 election. They want to remove NDC from the ballot. Are you going to allow it? No! Are you going to allow it? No! All the people here, please give 3 alliances to Tinubu. When I say INEC, we will respond. When I say INEC and Holy Ghost fire, you respond. INEC!
Holy Ghost!
Holy Ghost! Holy Ghost!
Arrest all the wrong people. Arrest the offices. Arrest the wrong people. Arrest the people stealing our votes. Arrest all of them. I'm praying for this.
We must stop. Amen. We must stop. We must stop. We must stop. Forever we must stop.
Amen.
Holy Ghost shoot us fire. Holy Ghost put them under.
So they don't want to shoot us. They be our friends. Now, should we say they are our friends? How our friends want to shoot us? No, our friends don't be the shooters.
We must stop. Nigerians, we must stop.
Our friends,
Who
police
is going to vote APC here?
Police. Nobody.
Who is going to vote
Holy Ghost!
APC? You should with me. Like I said, this country belongs to all of us. We will not go away. We will not stop playing here. We will continue until justice is achieved. Democracy is for all of us. All political parties must participate in the democratic setting. Already, Tinubu and APC, they have destroyed the Labour Party. They have destroyed PDP. They have destroyed SDP. They have destroyed NNPP. Will you allow them to destroy APC? Will you allow them to destroy APC? We want to prove that there is no KPSC mentality in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. When I say no kings, you say in the villa. No kings. No kings. No kings. No kings. No. After the count of 2. 1, 2. Arise, O come down. Nigeria's gonna be to serve our with strength and faith, the labor shall never be in vain. To serve with heart and might, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity.
Nigeria's political future is facing one of its most serious tests, and as a Nigerian, we cannot stay silent. Everyone who knows President Bola Ahmed Tinubu understands how powerful and strategic he is. This is a man who has spent decades mastering the game of politics. And this time around, many Nigerians are watching closely, asking hard questions about the future of our democracy. Personally, I believe it would be very sad if Nigerians allow history to repeat itself like what happened in 2023 election without accountability. If we are not careful, we may wake up to a political system where opposition voices are weakened, leaving the path to Asa Rock wide open in the coming election. That is the fear driving the current protests and political tensions across the country. The controversy surrounding the Independent National Electoral Commission and the leadership dispute within the African Democratic Congress has raised serious concerns. Many Nigerians believe these developments could disrupt opposition parties and tilt the political landscape in favor of the ruling establishment. While these remain allegations and opinions, they have sparked nationwide debate. From my perspective, this is not just politics whether you're in ADC or APC, it is about the survival of democracy in Nigeria. If opposition parties are weakened, it could create what many fear to be a one-party dominance. And if that happens, securing a second term may become a smooth ride, with little or no challenge at the ballot box. For many Nigerians, that possibility is deeply troubling. One of the strongest voices warning against this is Peter Obi. His message has resonated across the nation, especially among young people and those who believe in electoral fairness. He said, "We can't have one party in our country. It's a democratic country. Nigeria must have a choice to choose whoever they like to lead them, and that's critical for our future and the future of our children." That statement captures the heart of the matter. Democracy thrives on choice. Without credible opposition, the power of the people is weakened. Many Nigerians still hold strong views about the 2023 presidential election. Supporters of Peter Obi believe he won, while official results declared President Tinubu as the winner. Regardless of where one stands, the controversy surrounding that election continues to shape today's political climate and deepen public distrust in the system. This is why the stakes are so high. If credible candidates are prevented from contesting or if opposition parties are weakened, Nigerians may be denied the opportunity to make a genuine choice in the next election. And that is a risk no true democracy should ever take. The recent protest in Abuja reflects this growing concern. Prominent political figures came together under a coalition platform to demand fairness and transparency. Among them were Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi, Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, Rotimi Amaechi, David Mark. Their presence sent a powerful message: democracy must be protected at all costs. For me, this is not about supporting one politician over another. It is about protecting the right of Nigerians to choose their leaders freely and fairly. It is about ensuring that no individual, no institution, and no political party becomes too powerful to be challenged. Nigeria has come too far to slide into political dominance by a single force. Our democracy was built through struggle, sacrifice, and resilience. It must not be weakened by fear, silence, or manipulation. The strength of any democratic nation lies in its ability to provide credible choices and uphold the will of the people. If we truly care about the future of our children, then we must care about the integrity of our elections. The question before us is simple: will Nigerians speak up and defend their democracy, or will they remain silent and allow others to decide their future? History is watching. And in the end, the power does not belong to politicians or institutions, it belongs to the people. Nigeria must never become a one-party state. Democracy must stand. And the choice must always remain in the hands of Nigerians. That is why this moment matters more than ever. As Nigerians, we must understand what is at stake. This is not just about one election or one political party. It is about the future of our nation and the strength of our democratic institutions. If we fail to protect them today, we risk losing the very freedoms that define us as a people. For me, democracy is simple. It is the right to choose. It is the freedom to speak. And it is the power to hold leaders accountable. Once these are threatened, the foundation of the nation begins to shake. The controversy surrounding the Independent National Electoral Commission has raised serious questions in the minds of many citizens. Nigerians want transparency. They want fairness. And above all, they want assurance that their votes will always count. This is not too much to ask. Across the country, conversations are taking place in homes, offices, markets, and on the streets. People are watching. People are listening. And people are beginning to demand answers. The silence that once dominated political discussions is gradually fading, replaced by awareness and engagement. That is the true spirit of democracy. The growing unity among opposition leaders under the African Democratic Congress coalition reflects the urgency of the moment. It signals a determination to ensure that Nigeria remains a nation where different voices can be heard and respected. Whether one agrees with them or not, their actions have ignited a national conversation that cannot be ignored. And that conversation is necessary. No democracy survives without credible opposition. Without it, power becomes unchecked, and accountability fades away. A strong opposition does not weaken a nation, it strengthens it by ensuring balance, fairness, and transparency in governance. That is why the warnings coming from leaders like Peter Obi continue to resonate with millions of Nigerians. His call for political choice reflects the hopes of citizens who believe that the future of the country must never be decided by a single dominant force. The responsibility now lies with the people. We must remain vigilant. We must stay informed. And we must refuse to allow fear or division to weaken our collective voice. Democracy is not sustained by politicians alone, it is protected by citizens who understand their rights and are willing to defend them. Nigeria belongs to all of us. It belongs to the youth striving for opportunities, the workers seeking stability, the entrepreneurs building dreams, and the children whose futures depend on the decisions we make today. The choices we allow now will shape the nation they inherit tomorrow. This is our defining moment. We must choose courage over silence, unity over division, and truth over convenience. We must demand a system that is fair, transparent, and accountable to the people it serves. Because in the end, no leader is greater than the will of the people. Nigeria must remain a land of choice, justice, and hope. And our democracy must not only survive, it must continue to stand strong.